Hello, welcome to Trees, Crafts, and More. My name is Teresa, and today we're going to be making a homemade apple crumb pie. So let's get started. What I've got here is a 9-inch pie pan, a deep dish 9-inch pie pan, and I've made a crust for it, and you can get the crust from the store. And what I did was I preheated the oven for 350, and then I puffed my pie shell in the oven for like 5 minutes. You don't want to fully bake it, and this is to prevent it from getting soggy. And so I'm going to set this aside for right now. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make the crumb topping. So I've got a bowl and a pastry cutter. You can also use a food processor to do this, or you could use your hands. And I'm going to use the pastry blender. I might change over and finish off with my hands. All right, so the first thing we're going to do in the bowl is we're going to put 1.5 cups of flour. And then we're going to put 1/4 of a cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and we're going to whisk this together. So I put 6 tablespoons of salted butter in here, and I've kind of broken it down a little bit. And I'm going to take the pastry blender and just go through it, and we're going to make fine crumbs with it. And the salted butter's at room temperature. I don't know if I said that. My cats, I also have 2 cats, and they're in the back playing, and they sound like they're tearing down my furniture right now. They just knocked something down. So I'll check in a minute and see what they did. And she almost peeked around the corner like she was going to get on the counter. My cats are not allowed on my counter. Let me see how it's kind of getting. It's almost there. I think I'm going to take my hands now and just kind of go through and make sure there's not too big of pieces. You can kind of see what that looks like. We're going to set this aside, and this is going to go on later. Now those crumbs, they'll last for like 4 weeks in the refrigerator in a container, covered container, and you could actually double them, and that way you'd have them for other pies. They go good on like a cherry crumb pie or a blueberry crumb pie or peach. So I have cored, peeled, and sliced 7 Granny Smith apples, and then I put them in a bowl, and I actually had these in water. I've just drained them and patted them dry. I have them submerged in water and 1 teaspoon of lemon juice in there just to try to keep them from browning. Okay, so we're going to make the filling right now that's going to go with the apples. First thing we're going to do in a bowl is we're going to put in 1/2 cup of granulated sugar and 3 tablespoons of flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and half a teaspoon of nutmeg. And we're going to go ahead and combine that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to add the apples. And we're going to toss this mixture with the apples to coat them. Actually, that smells really good. Okay, get some of the sugar mixture off the spoon. Okay, and now to that we're going to add 1 teaspoon of lemon juice and a teaspoon of lemon rind, or zest, not the rind. Yeah. Okay, we're going to go ahead and mix that in. Now we're going to add 1 cup of sour cream. I said 1 cup, I meant half a cup. That's half a cup of sour cream. And we're going to mix that in now. You want to make sure it's good and combined. Alrighty. Okay, so now we're going to pour that into the pie shell. Want to make sure it's in there evenly. And now we're going to add the crumb mixture on top of that. And again, you want to put this on top evenly. Okay, so we're going to put it in a 350-degree oven again. I've just kept the oven on, so it's all ready to go. And we're going to bake it for 45 minutes. And then we're going to take it out. Then we're going to increase the temperature after that to 375 and bake it for another 10 minutes. And I'm going to put this on a cookie sheet that's lined with foil just in case it bubbles over or something. It won't make a big mess. Here's the pie just out of the oven. Hope you liked my video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for watching.